Hey everyone, it's Bill Jelen from MrExcel.com. This podcast has nothing to do with Excel. I thought you might like this though. We every once in a while on a Sunday we'll take Sunday off and not talk about Excel. I want to take you on a tour of Hess Print Solutions. So this new book, Don't Fear the Spreadsheet. This book is printed in color. Now this is not the first color book that I've done. I've printed other books before in color, and typically the conventional wisdom is if you're going to print in color, you're going to go to Hong Kong, you're going to go to India, and I've had books printed in Hong Kong and India, but I'm pretty darn proud of this one because this book was not printed in India. This book was printed just right down the road at Hess Print Solutions, about 8 miles from my house in Ohio. And actually, the place where I kayak, they're about 2 miles north of that. So I've got a little tour here. I was able to go up to the factory and watch the books get printed, and I thought you might enjoy seeing what goes into book printing right here in Brimfield, Ohio. Start with these big rolls of paper. These will become the book. They get loaded up in the Heidelberg Harris Press. This thing is amazing. There's 4 plates for each side. There's an upper and a lower, so 16 plates total for this 32-page signature, and they ended up folded into this little bit. A conveyor takes them up where they're stacked to go to the bindery. They'll take all of these pages, the first 32 pages of the book, and save them for later on this pallet. When they're done with this job, they go on to the next signature. The whole thing will take about 7 hours of press time. Now this is the next day. This is over at the bindery. This is where that 32-page signature is being checked and scanned. Here are the covers that were printed separately. They're trimmed and fed into the opposite end of the machine. So we have the 7 signatures and the cover all married together right here at this station. It actually applies a little bit of glue, folds the cover up and around, and now we almost have a finished book. This long conveyor belt, the reason it's so long is to allow the glue time to set up before they go through and trim the book. So this is like drying time now for the glue. All right, they're being stacked up to go into the trimmer. This trimmer is amazing. So there's 224 pages in the book. It takes 2 books at a time. It trims it down to size. And right here, we now have finished books. Those books are stacked up, ready to go to the carton machine. There we go. And they're automatically put into a carton. Those cartons are fed up over a rack, and this machine actually figures out the right way to orient each carton so that way it fits on the pallet. And there we go, our first pallet of finished books ready to go to bookstores everywhere. Hey, well, there you go. I want to send out my thanks to the fine folks at Hess Print Solutions for putting up with me watching the book get made so I could show it to you. See you next time for another podcast from Mr. Excel.